Based on the survey result, we found that most of the people who answer are under 18 years old. Out of all 71 people, 67 of them are below 18, which is almost everyone, about 94.4%. Only 2 people are aged between 18 to 24, and just 1% is between 25 to 34, while another 1% is 35 and older. This shows that most of the answers come from teenagers and only few from adults. Next, let's take a look at the question of what is your gender. Out of 71 people, 62 are female and only 9 are male. That means about 87.3% of the people who answered are women and only 12.7% are men. Because of this, we can say that most of the opinions shared in this survey came from females, not males. Moving on to the next question, what is your current level of education? For the education level, the biggest group is university students. There are 49 university students, which is 69% of all the people who answered. Then, we have 17 high school students, which is around 24%. Only 3 people have a diploma and just 2 are postgraduates. So, this tells us that most of the survey answers came from students who are studying for their degree at the university level. In summary, the survey result mostly reflect the views of young, female university students with very few older participants.
Based on the pie chart for question 4, the last question for demographic question, the majority of respondents, 77.5% or 55 respondents answered yes when asked if they have younger siblings or relative aged 4 to 12 who use mobile devices regularly. This shows that mobile device usage among children is common and observable in many families, and only 22.5%, which is 60 respondents, answer no. Next, according to the chart for question 5, 60.56%, which is 43 respondents, observed that children use mobile devices frequently, and 23.94%, which is 70 respondents, said almost all the time, indicating that over 84%, which is 60 respondents, believe mobile device usage among children is a regular part of their daily life. Meanwhile, 12.68% or 9 respondents reported occasionally use, and 2.82%, which is 2 respondents, noted rare use of mobile device. For the question 6, the pie chart illustrates the type of activities children mostly engage in when using mobile devices. Based on 171 responses from 71 respondents, as multiple answers were allowed, the top activities were watching video, which is 36.3%, and playing games, 34.5%, showing that children primarily use mobile devices for entertainment purposes. Other responses included social media, 50.8%, educational apps, 7.6%, and messaging, 5.3%, while no responses were recorded for others.
Based on the responses, most participants are either neutral, 38%, or agree, which is 35.2%, that mobile devices help children communicate through online platforms. This shows a general moderate to positive view. Meanwhile, 14.1% disagree, and 11.3% strongly disagree, and only 1% strongly agrees. In short, while many believe mobile devices can support online communication, a large number still remain unsure. Secondly, the chart shows that the most participants either agree, which is 38, or strongly agree, which is 20, that mobile devices reduce children's face-to-face communication skills. Only 9 respondents are neutral, while just 2 disagree and while 1 strongly disagree. This indicates a strong concern among the majority about the negative impact of mobile devices on children's interpersonal communication, with very few respondents holding opposing views.
For statement number 3, based on this chart, majority of respondents agree that frequent use of mobile devices can lead to children feeling isolated from in-person interactions. There are 59.15% agree and 26.76% strongly agree. In contrast, there are 2.82% disagree and 2.82% strongly disagree, while 8.445% remain neutral. Next, statement number 4. Based on this chart, majority of which are 31 respondents chose to stay neutral, indicating uncertainty. Views on mobile devices help children maintain connection with peers, especially in online spaces. Meanwhile, 24 respondents agreed and 4 respondents strongly agreed, shows that they agreed mobile devices are more helpful. On the other hand, 10 respondents disagreed and 2 respondents strongly agreed that believe mobile devices give more harm and
Number 7, which is to what extent do you agree with this statement? And the last statement is parental supervision help reduce the negative impact of mobile device use on children's social skills. From this graph, it shows the number of people who vote for neutral is 30 people, while 24 people choose for agree. Meanwhile, there's also 3 people who disagree with this statement. Furthermore, 3 people who vote for strongly agree with this statement, while only 2 people who vote for strongly disagree with this statement. So, we can conclude that most of the people vote for neutral with this statement. Next, we go through question number 8, which is rank this social skill in terms of how much you think they are affected by the mobile device use. Based on this graph, the most valued social skill with the highest number of first place ranking at 23 is a verbal communication. Listening comes second with a 23 vote in the second place, rank, while eye contact with 21 vote also in the second place. Furthermore, understanding social cue received 27 votes in the 5th place as one of the least favored skill. Similarly, empathy ranked low with 25 votes in the 4th place and 23 in the 5th place. In short, verbal communication stands out as the strongest social skill, while empathy and understanding social cue are seen as less important or harder to demonstrate.
For question number 9, do you think parents should set time limits on children's mobile device use? The majority strongly agreed. A total of 67 respondents answered yes, showing clear support for parental control. 3 respondents believed time limits should apply only on school days, while 1 respondent was not sure. Notably, no one disagreed, with 0% answering no. Overall, the data highlights strong agreement that time restrictions are important for managing children's screen time. For question number 10, which asked for suggestions to improve children's social communication while still allowing mobile device use, 38% of respondents suggested settling clear time limits and schedules. 28% highlighted the need for parental supervision, including the use of control apps. Others recommended encouraging offline social activities such as indoor play, promoting educational use, and teaching digital etiquette. These responses show that balancing screen time with real-life interaction alongside active parental guidance is seen as essential for supporting children's social
So
development.
we move to the questions 11, which is how would you describe the overall impact of mobile children's social communication? So, based on this graph, there is several numbers of respondents, which most of them vote for somewhat negative, while 70 people choose neutral. So for very negative, there is 4 people vote for that, while for very positive, only 2 people. Furthermore, 6 people vote for somewhat positive, and only 1 people choose for depends on what types of videos or content they consume. We move to the questions number 12, which is what positive impacts, if any, do you think mobile device have on children's communication? So in this response, there's a 71 response, but the total category mentioned was 78. It is because of the multiple category answer that the response give. So in this graph, many response highlight positive effect of mobile device on children's social communications, including language learning, easier connection with others, or gaining useful knowledge. But some respondents also gave a negative or unclear views about this. That's all from me.